What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the show. We got a star sprinter in the building today. We gonna talk to Alyssa Jones, guys. I know it's been a minute. I'm starting back rolling out these interviews and everything. Guys, thanks for the support. Alyssa, can you hear me pretty good?
I can hear you.
Perfect. Before we get started, guys, what I need you to do is go to my YouTube page. I need you to smash that subscribe button, guys, so you can follow me. You can follow me on Facebook, YouTube, and IG as well. And we want to shout out to our sponsors, TTFCA, for making all this possible as well. And if you're looking for any apparel, track equipment, anything, check out my guys over there at Trackborn. You can put in TexasTrackDad and get your discount. And my new affiliate is going to be IcyBreeze coolers. First portable cooler you can take around, especially with the track. You can put that up under the tent. It's going to feel just like a air conditioner. All right. All the links are below. But Alyssa, what is going on? How you been?
I'm good. How are you?
All right, I'm doing good. I'm gonna play this video before we get started, and we're gonna jump right into it. Let me see if it would come up here.
Come on, Lester!
So you thought I forgot about that, didn't you?
I mean, you're not expecting that.
You thought I forgot about that. I actually talked to your dad too, down there at Tech. Can you give us just a little insight about what was going on with that race you was in there by yourself?
I showed up for the 200-meter final, and I was looking around, and I was like, "Where is everyone? Like, no one is showing up." I asked the officials. I was like, "Am I gonna have to run this alone if no one shows up?" And he was like, no, people are going to show up. So girls start showing up, and the whole first heat gets like two girls don't show up out of the first heat, and no one in my heat showed up. And I was like, okay, am I going to be able to move into the other heat? And they were like, yeah, we'll probably be able to do that. And do it. And I was like, yeah. It's okay. I was really excited to run. It's not often, God gives you an opportunity to really show what you can do it on your own stage, And so I ran it by myself. Initially, I was going to be able to pick my own lane, but I didn't even get a chance to do that. So I had to run it alone.
Yeah. I was actually there. You did an amazing job. I believe that time was 24-1, 24-2, or something like that. It was fast. I can tell you that. It was very fast. But shout out to you for sticking in there, and you could have easily said, I'm good. I'm not gonna run it. But you stuck in there, and like I said, the crowd was going crazy.
I know. Motivation.
Crowd was going crazy. So we got Alyssa Jones in the building today, sprint star. Her recent PRs are blazing 23.59 in the 200. She's jumping out the pit, long jump with a 26.5, 26.5, whatever, over 20 foot, 11.7 in the 100-meter dash. So she's a all-around athlete, guys, all-around athlete. So what school do you go to, and what club do you run for if you're running for a club?
I go to Smithson Valley High School, and I run for Jaguars Track Club.
Okay, nice. What area is that? Is that Houston, San Antonio? San Antonio. Okay, good. And you are class of 2025?
Yes.
All right, so you're a junior now.
Yeah.
You're a junior now. I tell your dad, hey, Dad, if it goes fast, I'm telling you now. You're gonna be crying a year later when she be a senior. So what do you prefer? What do you like better, indoor or the outdoor?
I'm used to outdoor, so I definitely prefer outdoor. I think indoor, they have their pros and cons, both of them. I definitely prefer outdoor for jumps,
Mm-hmm.
but I think I still outdoor would win for running events.
Okay, cool. Yeah, and that's amazing jump over 20 foot like that. You're doing your thing with that. Who is your favorite Olympian and why?
I think definitely Tara Davis Woodhall. I love her personality and like the energy that she brings to track and field. It's very light and refreshing, and it shows how fun the event really is.
Okay, all right. Have you met her before?
I have. I met her at the
Was it Arkansas?
yes.
Yeah, I know she was walking around out there. Yeah. She's an amazing athlete in person, for sure. Did you get to catch any of the USATF outdoor championships?
I watched a little bit of it. I saw some videos of it.
Okay. What was your favorite race to watch? What race did you watch on the
I
championship?
saw Gabby's too, and that
Okay.
100 where Shikari had to pull that.
Yeah. Man, I tell you what, Gabby Thomas, she did her thing with that 200.
She definitely did.
But she had that second gear. I know. I think Shikari was up and she hit another gear and she ended up winning that. Both amazing athletes. It was a very good race. How old were you when you started running track? Did you play any sports or you just jumped in the track?
I've done all the sports, all of it: ballet, dance, track. I did basketball, volleyball. So I've done all the sports, but track is definitely what I was best at for sure. I started probably when I was in kindergarten.
Okay.
And just running around like a little track team. And then when I moved to Texas, that was when I joined my first real track club. And I was probably like between the ages of 6 and 8. And that's when I first moved to Texas and I joined Five Hills Track Club.
Okay. All right. So you're a veteran in it. You've been doing this a while. You've been doing it a while. You've been doing it a while. Yeah. You've been doing it a while. Who do you think you got your athletic ability from? I know your dad is right there, so
listening.
I know your dad.
Definitely, I think both my parents are pretty athletic though. They're pretty strong, pretty driven, especially they work out a lot. They're both in the military, so neither one of them did track though.
Okay. Oh, hey, well played there. So what are your favorite events?
I love long jump. As hard as it can be and as technical as it is, especially this year with like the challenge that it posed for me, I just think it's so much fun. It's so fun. I love like hitting the board, going into the air, all of that. I think it's so fun and just free.
Oh, okay. Nice. When you go off to college, are you looking to just do sprints or are you looking to stay with jumps?
I'm doing both. I'm definitely doing both. I don't want to let one go and focus on the other. I think doing both gives me an advantage.
Yeah. In colleges, they love athletes that can score points with multiple events. You are completely right. What advice can you give to young runners?
I think a lot of times when we're young, we identify track with like our identity. And I think track is what you do. It's not who you are. So
Exactly.
who I am is a child of God. And so I choose to bring the glory of God through track. It's just something that I do, but I love it. And I'm going to continue to do it to the best of my abilities. And I think you should always stay humble and work hard and God's timing, be patient.
Well, you're right. That is some good advice. Well said. And Coach Will is in the building shouting you out. Fast you. One of the best all-around athletes. I got to agree with you, my man. I got to agree with you. And that is some good advice. That is some good advice. Let's see. What do you have any favorite workouts, or do you like to run the 4x4 or?
Oh my God. The 400 and the 4x4 are two completely different things. They're not the same length. You can't convince me otherwise. So I can run a good 400. I'll give you a good 400. I can do it.
Yeah.
And you'll see me do it this year for sure. But the 4x4, I have special love for the 4x4.
Yeah.
You're running with your team. You're not just running for yourself. You're running for other people. You have the whole crowd pushing you. It's a different type of run.
Yeah,
You know? I think it's easier for me to run faster on 4x4 than it is. I come in it with a different mindset. To me, it's two completely different things.
Yeah.
But I think it has, since it's one of the hardest events to me, it has one of the biggest rewards. And so, when COVID happened, right before COVID year, I can't remember what age group I was, but I had done a low 56, but I stopped pushing, you stop pushing the gas and you let it go a little bit. And I started focusing on my sprints. And I think I could have done really good in the 400 if I kept it up. Now I'm doing 55 split. So
nice.
I love the 4x4. I don't know about that 400.
I had to throw it in there on you. I know you talked about COVID a little bit. It's getting better. I know it was bad for a while. Did the COVID pandemic affect your training, or did it?
When COVID year happened, it's such a blur. That whole everything that happened. I remember seeing. I had no clue what was going on with track. We're really in school at that point, and I think I was still in middle school. I didn't do any training during COVID year. That's what happened to me. I didn't do any training COVID year. And to me, the biggest change that happened was mentally. It's I struggle with track. I've been doing it for so many years. Some kids, they lose love for their sport. And I've tried quitting track before. I tried it. It never goes well.
Yeah.
But when it was taken away from me, that's when my mindset changed a little bit. You realize how much you love it when you can't do it anymore. So when I came back the next year, it's just a little mindset change. Now I can do it, and I want to do it, and I want to do it to the best of my abilities.
Yeah, and that's the thing that all the athletes that COVID was rough for everybody. It was rough. Kids couldn't train. Kids lost coaches, parents to COVID. But shout out to the kids who stuck with it and came back after COVID. Yeah. I can tell, when y'all came back from COVID, them numbers were crazy because I think y'all figured out how much y'all really enjoyed the sport. Track was a part of y'all, and shout out to you, shout out to the athletes, and shout out to the parents who kept their athletes going after COVID, because it was a rough time. It was a rough time. Have you created, I already know, but have you created any social media accounts for recruitment?
I have my Twitter and I have my one Instagram page because I have a hard time keeping up with all of the other stuff. So I have one Instagram page, but it has all my track stuff on it.
Okay, what's your social media handles? Your Twitter and your Instagram.
My Instagram is Alyssa, ALYSSA.J.Jones, and my Twitter is at Alyssa Jones 44.
Nice. And coaches, if y'all didn't get that, we'll run over it again after the show. Let's see. So, are academics important for a student athlete, and why?
Academics are definitely important. You are a student and then you are an athlete. You can't really have one without the other. As an athlete, and at such a young age, you think that's what you want to do for the rest of your life. But realistically, you don't run that long. It's not a forever thing, and so you need to be focused on your academics too. You can't, especially now in college, you can't go to college with bad grades and expect to be running on the team. Everyone has standards and you have to meet them.
Exactly. You're exactly right. Academics are important. That's why when you're looking at your schools and make sure they have whatever major, whatever you're going to major in, make sure they have good, studies at the school as well as a good track and field program as well. Like I said, you're exactly right. Have you thought about a college major?
I really like nursing. I think that's something that I really want to do. For me though, like I said, you can't run forever, and that is what I want to focus on right now. So when I go to college, I'll be getting my prerequisites for nursing, and I'll be finishing it later on, and probably just get my kinesiology degree.
Hey, you got it. Hey, you got your plan. I'll see you. and you're right. You got to have a plan. You got to have a plan. Because when track is over, you got to do something else. So once you go to Worlds and everything, you get old and gray. You might want to open your own business or something. But you always got to have a plan. You always got to have a plan. You're exactly right. This is this question here. This is a very important question. Just listen real close, okay? Just give me your honest opinion, all right? Are you faster than TexasTrackDad?
Yes.
Now, listen, I don't know. I think I can get you. I think I can get you to 2. You ran a 23.5. I'm about a 28, maybe a 29. Nah, you faster than me. You're faster than me.
I just want to. Every time someone says one person beat me, it was my uncle, but he pulled his hamstring. So I don't know if it was worth it to him. He cannot do that now.
I would not get on that track at all. With you, no way. You are faster than me. We all know that. Let me ask you this: for all the coaches and recruiters who are listening, why should they recruit you? What type of athlete? What type of student athlete are you?
I think I'm a leader. I think, to me, and what my mom says, she likes to tell me that I'm a natural born leader, and I think I bring a fresh personality, and I'm very honest, but I'm also very helpful to other athletes. I think being around me and me being around other people, we can encourage one another and motivate one another.
Indeed. And just you alone running that race by yourself says a lot. It says a lot.
Thank you.
What's a good meal the night before meet?
Pasta. Something light that you're full, but you're not stuffed. You wake up, no foggy brain. You're not feeling sick.
Okay. Yeah, I think pasta is the number one choice for every athlete that came on here. Everybody says pasta.
It's definitely a safe answer.
Yeah, it is. Y'all might be eating something else, but I think
maybe.
So, what's a good meal the morning of the meet? I know you do a lot of traveling. Y'all in the hotels. What's a good meal the morning of the meet?
I have a really hard time eating the day of meets, so breakfast is really important so that I start the day off right. That way I don't have to worry about eating too much throughout the day. I can just snack. So I like a breakfast sandwich, maybe oatmeal. I tend, when on those days, you're really hyped, you have a lot of adrenaline, you're feeling very nervous. It's hard for me to stomach things. So something that's going to make me full, but not make me feel sick.
Nice. So do you believe nutrition is important, and why?
Definitely. I'm not the best about it. But, I think it's when you get to a certain point, it's what seems like a little thing, like your nutrition, is what tends to make a difference now. You talk about being healthy and wanting to go far in your career and in track and having a good season and lasting throughout the day. That's what your nutrition's going to get you. It's what you're putting in your body to fuel you for your races. I'm not going to go and eat cookies and ice cream before I have to run because I know I'm going to throw up. So
Yeah, you're right. And speaking of cookies and ice cream, what's a good celebration meal?
Chick-fil-A.
Do you have a Chick-fil-A?
Like, and they have the best cookies.
Yeah.
After the meat.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
I go straight to Chick-fil-A.
Nice. Nothing wrong with that at all. So, what are some of your goals for the upcoming season? You're going to be a junior, going into your junior year. So, what are some of your goals?
I'd like to drop a lot of time. I feel like this year I was on a lot of relays, and I think that allowed me to have the relay experience, my first freshman, sophomore year. But now that it's my junior and senior year, I'm ready to crank it up and really show you guys what I can do in my open events now that I have the time to focus on them. I think I can really drop my 100 time by a lot, and I'm ready to do that. But I'm also ready to dabble into that 400.
Yeah.
And be more consistent in long jump.
Okay. Nice. Those are some great goals, and keep doing what you're doing. You're gonna surpass all those goals. Just keep doing what you're doing. You're doing great. Let's see. Now you're not doing summer, right? You're not doing summer track,
Actually,
right? Wait a minute.
Well, I hurt my hamstring at state. Did you know that?
No, I didn't. I didn't know that.
So I did 4 events that day. I did the 100, and my first running event was my 4x2. And in the beginning of my hamstring had been bothering me that whole month, but it was never really serious until I got to state. And in the beginning of my 4x2, it started like cramping up and like pulsing. I was like, I know this is not happening to me right now. And so I kind of relaxed into it, and I kept running. But towards the end, it started to really get tight. But I'm at the line, and you know how sometimes when you run, you're not really conscious? I really woke up at the end of the finish line, and I saw what was ahead of me, and I saw how tangible and how close to achieving it I was. And I really went for it, and so I pushed my hamstring a little bit. And then they ended up moving it to a rolling schedule. So I did my 4x2. Then I had to go and run my 200. And I had to do the 4x4 too. And so it kept getting worse and worse and worse. And by the end of the meet, I had a huge knot on my hamstring. And I was limping on it. And it was like swollen and puffy. And so I took a long break, and I've been taking it easy. But I snuck off to a meet in Vegas at the championships, and you guys will see me at Junior Olympics.
I'm about AAU or USA?
AAU.
I'm about to look up here. I'm about to see what you did down there. I didn't even know you was down there, right? Nice. We'll definitely see you out there. Well, that'll answer the next question, what the next meet is. It'll be JOs. You'll be down there at AAU JOs.
I will.
So for the people who coming in, let's give them your social media handles one more time.
Alyssa.j.jones for Instagram. That's ALYSSA. And then on Twitter, that would be Alyssa Jones 44.
Nice. Yeah, guys, if you follow me on Twitter as well, I'll make sure she's tagged on everything. So coaches, if you want to holler at her, you can. You have any shout outs or anything to any coaches?
Shout out to Coach Will. He helped me with my start. And I see Coach Sue is up here. She's my jump coach. She's been helping me. I had a rough season with jumps this year, getting back into it. Last year, I had issues with my knees, and I ran for like a year straight into the summer, and I got a really big jump last summer, and I haven't been able to get back there, but she's helping me, and I'll be there this year.
Oh yeah, you'll definitely be there. You might be there at JOs. You never know. Sure. Just keep working. Let's keep working. Things happen. Some things happen we can't control, but you keep on trucking. You keep getting better.
Yeah. My other coach too, he's been helping me with that, Coach Troy, and then Coach Doug, Coach Sarah. They're my summer track coaches. I have a lot of coaches. Nice. I have a big team of people that support and love me, but they help me get back on the track and get to jail. So.
Yeah, and sound like you got a good positive count around you, and that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about, and you're getting better, and we definitely gonna be looking forward to you run, especially at JO too, because that's right around the corner. That's gonna be awesome. Let me hold on one second here. Let me do something for you real quick. Let's see here what I have here. So we are an affiliate of TrackBorn. So what I'm gonna do, let me go here. And guys, like I said, if you're looking for any equipment, apparel, anything, shout out my guys over here at TrackBorn. Or here we go.
Oh.
All right, listen. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hook you up with a custom, and I mean custom backpack. So you're gonna get to design this backpack any way you want. Let me pull this screen up. There you go. So you'll get to design this bag any way you want. All right. You can put anything on there. I'm faster than TexasTrackDad, whatever you want to put on there. All right. But that's my gift to you for being such a great athlete.
Thank you so much.
Student athlete. No problem. You're doing a great job. And just tell your parents, once we get off here, I get you my email, and you can have your parents to call me, or whatever they need to do, and we'll get the ball rolling on that backpack. All right.
Okay.
So guys, that's gonna be it for the show today. Sprint star Alyssa Jones. If y'all want to go follow her, she gave you all those social media handles. You can catch her running this summer at JO's as well. And Alyssa, thank you. Tell your dad. I got some TexasTrackDad trimmers for him.
Okay.
And I'll be sitting. Hey, so we got to stay fresh, shave up and everything. I get that to him as well. I'll send y'all all the information so I get that to y'all. But thanks for supporting the show, and thanks for coming on here. Anytime y'all want to come on the show, just hit me up. I'll bring you back on here. But I just want to say, keep doing good. And coaches, recruiters, this is a good athlete here. Like I say, she's on Twitter mostly, Instagram every now and then, but you hit her up on Twitter. All right. And got any last words before we get out of here?
Y'all have a blessed day.
That'll work too. We're out. Peace.